This podcast is published solely based off the interests of Jacko Law Group, PC, and in no way be construed as legal advice. The opinions shared reflect those of the authors and not necessarily the views of Jacko Law Group, PC. For more specific information or recent industry developments or situations, you should seek legal opinion or counsel. You are hereby notified that any review, dissemination, or copying of this message and its attachments, if any, is strictly prohibited. These materials may be considered attorney advertising in some jurisdictions.
Welcome to Jacko Law Group's Securities Law Regulatory Compliance Podcast. I'm Michelle Jacko, Managing Partner and CEO at Jacko Law Group PC. We created this podcast to break down complex securities law regulatory compliance matters for business owners and professionals like you. Today, we'll be discussing the major points of concern after receiving your initial examination document request list. We'll start with a brief summary of how the process begins before explaining what the SEC wants to see and how you can improve your document production processes. First, in any examination, an early start can prove to be extremely valuable in this scenario. Establishing a system for managing your document retention policy early on will help you adhere to regulatory requirements while making it easier to produce requested information when regulators come knocking. Now, the examination process typically begins with an initial notification of an upcoming exam, followed by an initial document request list. Generally, you'll have 1 to 2 weeks to send the requested books and records onto the regulatory examination team. As they say, first impressions leave a lasting impression, and that's no different here. Promptness and thoroughness of your responses does matter. This means taking the time to understand what is being asked, providing complete responses, and labeling the information provided so that each document corresponds to the item number in the SEC's request list. Next, we'll dive into what the SEC typically requests. Particularly for never-before-examined investment advisors, the SEC will make 6 requests. 1, a copy of your compliance policies and procedures. 2, a copy of your annual review, including details on any risk assessment performed. 3, your cybersecurity and business continuity plan. 4, a copy of your most recent financials. 5, an organizational chart of owners, affiliates, and supervisors detailing ownership and control relationships and the firm's supervisory structure. And 6, a copy of your firm's trade bladder. With heightened regulatory scrutiny and new regulations in effect, more areas are subject to SEC scrutiny than ever before. Therefore, it is imperative that the firm is prepared to respond. To help with the production phase, Jacko Law Group offers mock exams to assist with your firm's document production and exam readiness. We start by providing your firm with a sample document request list, which mimics the SEC's examination process. We then perform mock interviews with your staff. At the culmination of the mock examination, our team assesses your internal systems and controls and provides initial feedback on your readiness. Perhaps the most important component of our regulatory review is Jacko Law Group's delivery of a written report which highlights those areas that require regulatory improvement or could be further strengthened. This allows your firms to take proactive steps towards compliant policies and procedures that will effectively manage regulatory risks. Within the report, we include a list of key concerns and recommended actions to drive your compliance program efforts. We also develop a compliance calendar for our clients to establish a timeline for enhanced internal control implementation. In short, if you've received your initial examination document request, Jacko Law Group can help you respond and prepare for your regulatory exam. To find out more and to speak with our team, we invite you to contact us at 619-298-2880 or visit us online at jackolg.com. Thanks for listening. We hope you have a great day.